Hello and welcome to my home. Today I have a problem. I have a tomato problem. I picked all these tomatoes from my garden. So I know how to solve the problem. I'm going to make a delicious tomato sauce. It's going to be simple and I'll show you how to do that. But before we go there, I want to let you know I have other types of videos on my channel. I have container gardening videos where I show you how to grow a variety of vegetables in containers. I do product reviews, meditation videos, and other easy to prepare recipes. So come on, let's go take care of that tomato problem with a delicious sauce. You're really going to take the tomato, take out the core. I like to slice a little bit of the back end off, and then we're going to cut it down into, I'm going to say 2-inch pieces and put in this pan, and I'm going to add some other ingredients that I'll show you shortly, and we'll roast them in the oven. So it's real simple. Just take out the core, put that aside, take off that back end piece. And the tomatoes that I'm using are regular slicing tomatoes. I have a combination of Better Boy and Beefmaster. This large one is a Beefmaster tomato. Isn't that pretty? But because they're so juicy and have so many seeds in them, I am going to take it and squeeze out the juice and the seeds, because if I don't, it will make my sauce too thin. And plus, you don't want a lot of seeds in your sauce anyway. And that one was so big, I had to take 2 hands to squeeze it out. So just like that, the seeds and the juice. And if I see any green pieces like that, I'll just cut it out, put it in a bowl to be discarded. And then I'm going to put it into those size pieces. Not very big, not very small, so they can roast down. The main thing is try to make them in uniform pieces so that they will cook down evenly. Now, will you get every seed out? No, but you'll get most of them, and that's fine. So I'm going to finish up this other tomato, but I wanted to show you also the other ingredients that we're going to put in here. I have about 7 leaves of basil. You can't have a pasta sauce without some basil in there. And this is just a rough chop. And I grow that basil, and I also have some flat leaf parsley that I grow. And I'm going to chop, it's about a handful of parsley that I just picked off the plant. And I also have an onion in here that I chopped up and I sauteed. And I did a very light saute. And I did that to help knock off some of that rawness and to help deepen the onion flavor. I'm going to go ahead and pour that in. We're going to sprinkle the herbs in there. Let me give you a better shot of everything. I have 14 cloves of garlic. It's just a rough chop. A tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. I have salt and pepper mixed in here. Now I'm going to put all the ingredients in the description section. I have some ground oregano. I'm going to put several turns of black pepper. You just put in there what you like. And I'm going to start stirring this around. And I have some olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. I think I have some other plans for this tomato, maybe a BLT. Next, I'm going to put this in the oven. It's preheated to 400 degrees. It's going to cook a while. I'm going to check it in about 40-60 minutes, but I'm pretty sure it's going to go longer than that. But we need to check on it and then stir it too. But in the oven it goes. So there's the beautiful sauce, all nice and glorious. Look at that color. I can smell all the ingredients. Now, I did cook it in the oven, as I told you before, to get that roasted flavor to it. But I let it cool down to room temperature because I need to now blend this into a sauce. And what I'm going to use is just your basic blender to put that all together. And I might have to do it in batches, but that's how it looks. Look at that. Actually, you could probably use it like that as a little chunky sauce if you want to, but I want to make a real tomato sauce that's going to be versatile to use in a variety of things. So let me give you a better shot as I start to put this into that blender. Okay, I'm just going to ladle this in here, and the blender is going to do all the work. I got a little spill here, but that's okay because we're cooking now. We're going to finish off this sauce. I can see the chunks of garlic in there too, but once this is all blended together, we're going to make it nice and smooth. Now I think we're going to have to do this in 2 batches. So here's the first batch. Okay, it's going to get a little loud. Now I'm going to check the texture of it. I'm going to let it go a little bit longer. I think that's good. Let me give you an inside shot there. Yep, nice and creamy. Now the thing about making your own tomato sauce, you can make it as smooth as or as chunky as you want. So I'm going to finish up the rest of this, and then I'm going to put it into a nice serving bowl. Now the thing about this sauce is you can freeze it. You can freeze it in one of your containers, or you can freeze it in freezer bags. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I finished blending all that delicious tomatoes together, and this is the sauce that it made. Nice and yummy. And there's no cream in it, but it's a very creamy and silky sauce. It's delicious. So I'm going to spoon some up in here so you can get a better look at it. Yep, put that on any type of noodle that you have. It's delicious. Now you can also cook it down a little bit more and make it thicker and use it for your pizza. A nice light pizza sauce. Now I said you could also freeze this. Now I have a glass container that I like to freeze these in, or you can use your freezer bags. If you're going to use a container, because it's tomato based, I wouldn't use those plastic ones because sometimes the tomato can stain and leave behind flavors in the plastic containers. But this is a freezer grade glass and a lid, so I'm going to use this, and I have several of these. As you can see, this made a soup pot full of tomato sauce. Hit the thumbs up like button and consider subscribing to my channel and hit the notification bell so you know when I've uploaded a new video. That's it for now. Bye bye.